Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joy Igonaje, and I have flu. Yes, I want to keep announcing it because it has obviously changed my voice and rubbish it. And yeah, so today's video is just talking about I'm going to be talking about the things to bring along with you when coming to the UK, like the things to put in your bag, your buses when you're traveling, either to the UK, to the USA, to Australia, to Canada, those basic things that you need to put in your bag. So if you want to listen, if this is what you think you need, keep watching. Hiya, welcome back. And so before we start, I just want to point out three basic things. Anyway, I'm going to say it in the at the end of the video anyway. It's very important tips, so make sure you watch to the end. Yeah. So the first thing and first and foremost is you want to pack your credentials, obviously, like your documents, you know, everything you think you will be needing, your certificate, your passport, license, and flights ticket and stuff like that. All your documents, you want to pack them into a file bag, and then put it in your backpack. Always make sure you put it in a backpack that you can easily access, because you don't want to put it down into your box, and then you don't want to put it inside your closed box, for instance, and then when you ask for something like your passport, you then go and start opening it and stuff like that. So your credentials, make sure they are put in a file bag, and then put in a clear bag, and then put in your backpack, the thing that one that you carry along with you wherever you're going through. And then that's number one. So number two, your clothes, the clothes you wear. You want to make sure that you don't pack too much clothes. Yeah, you don't pack too much clothes, because actually you will not be needing them when you get here. I trust me, you will not be needing it when you go to wherever you're going to. You're going to find more beautiful clothes, like more beautiful clothes to buy, that you get tired. And most of them are really, really, really cheap. Like some shops like Primark, they sell cheap clothes, that very cheap clothes. Like when I got here, I was so surprised. It's just like Okrika, but it's new clothes, though. But it's like Okrika price compared to the normal price. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So that's number two. Then number three is your food stuff now. So generalizing food stuff. Want to make sure you put your food stuff in Ziploc bags, like separately. Put them in clear Ziploc bags. That's it can easily be seen, like whatever is inside can easily be seen by them when they are doing the checks. Because if you put it in something like a black paper bag, when they are opening it, they are going to destroy the bag in order to get to see what is inside, and your stuff will be tampered with badly. So put them in Ziploc bags, those white Ziploc bags. I'm sure you find them in the supermarket or things like that. And for the food stuff, don't bother bringing yam, please and please don't bring yam, because aside the fact that it's cheap, it's freaking cheap, you don't want to add a 5 kg extra to your 23 kg. Like, you don't have space for it, because by the time you start bringing every other thing together, you find out that you don't have space again. When I was doing my packing, I was so surprised. Like, this little thing that is on the ground is already weighing a 20 something kg. Like, it was really shocking. So please and please don't even bother nearing yam at all. Just throw that one aside. You will see a lot of yams when you get here. In fact, you will not even have the appetite for yam anymore, even if you're a yam lover back home. Don't bring rice. There is no need for rice at all. Like, cross that off. You're going to find cheap rices to buy here. Cheap rice. You want to make me start saying cheap rices? You're going to find cheap rice to buy. Like, we have African shops around. So if you need any of those things, in fact, you even see rice is a general stable food. Everybody eats it. So it's everywhere and it's cheap. So you don't need rice. You don't need yam. Gari, you will find gari. You will find red gari. You find white gari. You find orange gari, green gari, any color of gari you want. They are all here, and they are also affordable. So there is actually no need to bring gari. You might bring small one that you need for, let's say, the first 2 weeks, 2 weeks that you come, the time you're using to get yourself accustomed to the area, knowing the supermarket close to you, knowing the shops close to you and stuff. So you might just bring a little. If you know you're a Gary lover, just bring a little that you can eat while you are, before you start buying things. But all those yam and this thing, the other things, I don't think there's actually any need for it, because you can easily walk down to any place to get them. And then Gary, so you can just bring a few, like small of that one for, yeah. Let's move on. So pepper is very important for you to bring. You want to bring grinded pepper, because sometimes it's difficult to get pepper that is very pepperish. If you're a Yoruba person, you even find it more difficult. Although there's pepper in the African market, there's pepper in this, but you want to bring the one that you're used to first. I like pepper a lot. My mommy taught me how to eat pepper. I love pepper so much these days, and I want my food to be really pepperish. The one I brought in, anyway, it lasted me for a while. It lasted me for, I think, 6 months now. I tried. But I wanted it to last more, because when I went to the market to buy pepper, it was not as pepperish as I wanted it to be, and I really, really missed it. So we want to bring enough pepper. That one is not weighty now, it's not heavy. So bring as much as you can, and then maybe if people are going home, you can be sending them. You can also see pepper to buy, definitely. Who says you can't? I just kind of prefer my pepper back home to this one. You get to know the difference anyways. So you want to bring pepper, you want to bring crayfish. Crayfish is not that weighty. You want to bring crayfish. You will see crayfish anyways in African markets, but you want to bring some of them. All those things that are not weighty, you can bring as much of them as you want, just to still feel that home, that is, have that home feeling before transition to the UK lifestyle, US lifestyle, whatever. Then, what's that again? Oil, there is no need to bring oil. You see oil to ban. Oil is also prohibited. Red oil is prohibited in the flight, like it's not allowed in flight. So there is actually no need for red oil and granite oil and stuff. You see them everywhere here. You see it anywhere you go to. Then what's that again? Then and other food stuff like that you don't need Maggie. You don't need these Maggie cubes and all that. There is no need, because it's here and it's very cheap. So you can just bring two cubes or 3 cubes or 5 cubes, as the case may be, the one you use for that 1 week or 2 weeks, like I said, just before you get yourself used to the environment and stuff. Then your skincare products. So you can bring your skincare products, like your cream, body soap, the one you used to, the one you use at home, before you get to change here. You can see some of them to buy here, especially on Amazon. Amazon sells a lot of these items, like different things, um, different things. Anything you want is on Amazon. So you can have them ordered on Amazon, and then they'll be delivered to your doorstep, your home, and stuff. But you want to bring the one you'll be using for the time being, before you get used to all those things and stuff. And yeah, you and most important part, if you're a lady, you want to bring enough week upon week upon week. You need so much week, because hair is expensive here. Sorry. Hair is really, really expensive to make hair. You don't find people that, can make hair for you easily. If you're lucky, you find a Nigerian lady beside you. But then, somebody that like a person from your country that can make hair, both the person is going to charge you, because country hat, everywhere, right? So the person is going to charge big time, £50, £80, and that's a whole lot of money, if you ask me. So there is no, this one is my sister here, except that person is your closest friend, then you're super lucky, like you're the most lucky person on earth. Otherwise, you need a lot of weight, to just make your rough hair at home by yourself. When I was coming, I had to learn how to make all back, like cornrows, on YouTube. I learned how to make it, because I have to be making it on myself. There is nobody around me that I would go and meet to you know make my hair and stuff. And although I came here and I saw Nigerian people here in my flat. But then it's also very hard, to have a shift that you people are like, a day that you people are on off duty together. If it's either you're working or she's working, so it's very difficult for you as well. So you need a lot of weeks to start with. If you're a lady, then if you're a man, please and please bring your clipper, the one that you used to barb hair, to get yourself that nice cut, because it's very, very difficult for you to get. It's not difficult to get someone to barb you, but it's expensive. It's not 17-20 pounds, 17 to 20 pounds or thereabout. Sometimes some charge 30, some 40. And men, they love to look, you guys love to look handsome every week. So you need it every other week or thereabout. So you need your personal clipper to, get yourself that nice cut that you want. Also, you need your toiletries. You don't need toiletries, but you need maybe fuel for the time being, because depend on what you use. If you have personal toiletry that you can do without, you can just get a few of them. But when you come here, you're going to get to see where you buy all those things from. Like, they are here everywhere. Like, for me, I would say don't bring anything, but then you need to get something to be, to live on before you start buying. That's the reason why I would say bring something. For me, otherwise I would just say just come empty handed. In fact, come naked and hold only your documents. When you come here, you buy everything you need. But then you need to, have something to live on. That's just it. So all this vibe about I must bring this, I must bring that, all this food stuff on it, it's not really necessary, because you find all these things here. And you need them, what's it called again, ogbono and negusi and stuff, depend on what your culture is. Dried bitter leaf. I did dry bitter leaf when coming. I sun my bitter leaf, dried it in the sun, and then it became very small, and I tied it in nylon and brought. I have not even eaten it. Like, it's still in my cupboard for how many, almost a year now. Like, it's still there. Because you get used to the food that is around you as time goes on, so you don't even need all those stuff again. So for the what's it called, the tips I was saying, like the three things that are important for you to do. Make sure, number one, make sure that you leave space. Like, if you're mostly, I say, you're accustomed to two 23 kg bags, so one of them should be for your clothes, then the other one should be for your food stuff. Separate it that way. So you want to leave like a difference of, like, let's say 2 kg, 1 to 2 kg, for difference in machine, like scale difference. You understand? Because their scale might not be the same thing as the scale you're using to weigh at home. If, for instance, your scale, you weigh your bag and is what's it called, is 22 kg at home, you might get there and it's 24 kg. You understand what I mean? So there might be a difference. So make sure you leave that difference. Try to leave your bag at 22 or 21 kg at most, 21 to 22 kg, so that when you get there, even if you enter 23, you know that it's 23 that is needed, so you're safe. So you don't want to be dropping some items at the airport. It's really, really embarrassing, like dropping it or leaving it out there for them. It's wastage. So try to limit it as much as you can, to like give that difference of 2 kg difference for scale differences. And also, like I said before, inside, try to put your things, like put everything in Ziploc bags, like make them into Ziploc bags separately, so that it can easily be seen by the officials that are checking your items. And number three, please don't carry heaven and earth and bring here. Just hold the things that you would need for 3 weeks, at least 3 weeks, 1 month, or even less, because you're going to be walking about things. You're going to buy things. You're going to have shops here to get what you want. So you don't need to overload yourself. Actually, you don't need to overload yourself. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. If you need any more content, let me know, and you can watch any of my other contents, and I'll see you guys next time. Please, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe, please. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye bye.